I don't think we need to do a roll call again. I don't think anybody left us. Even McMillan?
Still here. I tried to.
Okay, let's see. Item 5, hold a public hearing at 6 p.m. as a result of
Move to
notice to
uphold
receive
planning and
a
zoning.
study and take appropriate action thereon to enlarge the boundaries of the Lockport industrial area. The Planning and Zoning Board met on Tuesday, February 16, 2016, voted unanimously to recommend that the proposed expansion area be included within the Lockport industrial area. Mr. Crane.
Mr. President, just real briefly, Axiall is planning a joint venture with Lotte Chemical. I found that's correct pronounced, Lotte, a South Korean corporation, to expand on a 600-acre company-owned land. The companies will construct an ethane cracker and a monoethylene glycol manufacturing plant at this location. The capital investment for these projects is estimated to be $3 billion, resulting in 2,000 construction jobs and 215 permanent jobs. In the late 1960s, the police jury created 4 industrial areas as allowed by state statute. The Lockport area, which is near the western intersection of Interstate 10 and Interstate 210, was established in 1966 and has been expanded 4 times since at the request of various petrochemical companies located in the area. A number of facilities are currently located within Lockport. These include Axiall, Phillips 66, Sasol, Biolab, Lonze, Certainty, Juniper, and Mike Hooks. From the company's perspective, there are a number of benefits when locating within a formally recognized industrial area. Areas are permanent enterprise zones, which means companies are eligible for rebates on the sales tax paid during construction. Number 2, companies located in the areas are not subject to annexation or incorporation. This is important because it ensures the local regulations and taxing entities stay consistent. All land in these areas must be zoned industrially. Therefore, the companies have some assurance against residential encroachment. There's also benefits from the general citizens, such as companies may negotiate with sewer and water providers, which means systems will not be overburdened by large development. Special service districts currently levying millages will continue to have those taxes paid, although the companies may not be using the service. And industrial areas are strong economic development tools that increase our overall tax base and add direct and indirect jobs. Again, the study authorized by the police jury in November of last year was requested by Axiall Corporation, and on this past Tuesday, the Planning and Zoning Board voted unanimously to recommend the expansion be approved. Thank you.
Mr. Crane. We had a motion by Mr. Farnham, a second by Mr. McMillan. Is there any further discussion by any of the jurors? Mr. Scott?
Mr. Crane, just do we have any idea of how much that sales tax rebate's going to be on a project? Just curious. I mean, somebody's got, I mean, that's like, these are all great benefits and they help the parish and jobs and all that kind of stuff, but we also don't have a beautiful piece of wetlands on the way to our bridge. It's now going to just be another bridge in between a whole bunch of, so I'm just curious how many sales tax dollars we're actually giving up, which I'm not arguing against it. I'm just, you know, we have revenue stream problems in this state, and so I was just curious. If we can't answer it, you can email it to me. More of a statement than anything.
I was going to see if Jennifer had. Jennifer's been working on this for us, so she may have.
I'm sorry, I had to come up to tell you, no, I don't have it. What happens is, if you recall, a couple years ago, I think was the last time that we had an enterprise zone endorsement come before you all. So what would happen is that Axiall would submit an application at that time, and they would provide us with the calculations on the estimation. But the beauty of the local program is that it's all taxes that they pay in that is rebated. So it's not like you're giving something away without getting something in return.
That's today, not in a couple weeks, maybe. So just curious. All right. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Any other questions by the jurors? Okay, is there anyone from the public that wishes to speak on this item? Okay, seeing none, motion carries.
Move to adjourn.
Let's see, now we're going to go to...
We done.
don't even know what number it is.
No more.
But it's adjournment. We are adjourned.